it going, everybody? This is Darrin with guitarcontrol.com bringing you this video lesson, and today I've got three more fun licks for you in the style of Mike Campbell. So right now Guitar Control is giving away this really awesome daily practice routine to improve your lead guitar chops. This was put together by our very own Silvio Gazquez, a two-time Guitar Idol finalist. This routine covers the four main concepts that are necessary for lead guitar: alternate picking, legato, sweep picking, and tapping. All the tabs and exercises are all included in this free ebook. There's a link in the description where you can get yours. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at these. All right, so all of these examples we're using are from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers songs. So this first one here to look at is, it's a lick from It's Good to Be King. So the whole kind of thing about this is it's just another pentatonic sequence idea. He does things, there's one part in here that I mess up on a lot because he does it exactly opposite of how I want to do it, like how my hands naturally want to do it. So with this we are in E minor pentatonic. So we're just using this first pattern here, pattern number 1. So I'm on the 15th fret of the B string, and I'm hitting this on the and of 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So we're going to hit this and bend it, and it's tied to the downbeat of 1 of the second measure. And we do a full step bend, throw some vibrato on there. Now we're going to pick 15 and pull to 12, still on the B string. So. Then we're going to pick 15 and 12 again, but this time we're going to pick both of them. So we've got pick, pull, pick, pick. Then we're going to go to the 14th fret on the G string, and we're going to do a bend and release to 12, and then to the 14th fret on the D string. So that's like Mike Campbellism right there. He does that kind of thing a lot. Then we're going to go back to the 12th fret on the G string, then to the 14th fret, and then we're going to pick again and bend and release. Then we're going to go to the 12th fret on the B string, to the 15th fret, and then back to 12. So a lot of these sections in there where he's picking everything, if a way that you can kind of make it your own, and take stuff from this is like, change some of the stuff where maybe he's picking everything to do hammer-ons or pull-offs, or maybe there's places where he does a hammer-on and you can change that to a pick or a slide. This is all just, really kind of basic stuff out of the pentatonic. He is the absolute master of taking something that's really, really simple and just making it sound awesome, and it really serves the song. Okay, so now we go to the 12th fret on the B string, to the 15, back to 12, and then back to the G string, and we're going to pick 14, pull to 12, hammer to 14. That part right there, I want to start on 12 and go 12 to 14 back to 12, and he does it the opposite. So, and then back to 12, 14 on the D string, and then 14 on the G string. So that's another one of those cool rolling finger. Then back to 12, and we're going to do a quarter step bend. So you want to pull this just to put a little stank on that note, and then back to 14 on the D string with some vibrato. So he really slowed down like that. It just sounds like a really neat blues lick, but he does play that quite a bit quicker on that. A lot of the older material from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, he did a lot of things that were faster than what he did later on. All right, so the next one to look at is from Breakdown. This is one of my absolute favorites of him. I think this is just really awesome the way this is laid out. It's really simple, but it's so melodic and sounds so good. It's just like a really kind of cool, unique way to use the pentatonic scale. All right, so I'm going to start here on the 10th fret of the B string, and I'm using my second finger. So I'm going to pick that and slide to 8 and then back to 10. and then I'm going to follow that with the 9th fret on the G string with my first finger. So this is like 1 and 2 and 3, and then on the downbeat of 4, we're going to do the same thing, but now it's going to be on the G string. So I'm going to pick this 9, slide to 7, back to 9, and then to 7 on the D string. So far, okay, then we hit that 7 there on the D string, some vibrato, and that is coming in on the and of 1, and it's a dotted quarter note, so it's the and of 1 plus all of beat 2, and then starting on the downbeat of 3, we ended here on the 7th fret on the D string, so we're gonna pick that, slide to 5, and back to 7. And then we're going to go on the and of 4 to the 7th fret of the A string. So you can see we've got like a pattern here. Okay, so when we hit that 7 here, we're hitting that on the and of 4, and then on the downbeat of 1, well actually all of beat 1 of the 3rd measure, it's a rest, and that's going to give you just a second to come up to this next part. So we're gonna do this kind of a rake thing. I'm going to, on the downbeat of 2, we're going to hit, I'm just barring the 5th fret of the G, B, and high E string, but you don't want like that. You want, I just kind of palm mute it a little bit as I ascend it to make those notes just, you know, really pop, pop, pop. We're going to hit that, and then we're going to go to the 8th fret on the B string, and that'll be on the and of 2, and it's tied to a dotted quarter note, so it'll ring out through the downbeat of 4, and then on the and of 4, we come back to the 5th fret of the B string. So that's the first part. Then we're going to play the 5th fret of the B string again to the 7th fret of the G string, and then the sequence kind of starts over and has just a little bit of a different ending. So we do that same. Now when we go to the B string here, 5, 7, and then 7 pull to 5 to 7 on the D string. So. All right, and then the last one to look at is it's on the very outro of American Girl, and again, you know, it's another one of these cases where he's playing something that's a lot faster, but this is like actually not too hard to play quickly. So what we've got here is we're going to start here. We're going to put your pinky on the 10th fret of the B string, and then I just take my first finger and I just bar it across the 7th fret of the first 3 strings. You know, we're not playing the high E string, but just put it like that. And then we're going to pick 10, pull to 7, and then follow that with the 7th fret of the G string. So we've got 10, pull, 7, then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the 8th fret, pick, pull to 7, so I do as a downstroke, down, pull, up, down, pull, up. So that's basically the sequence or the whole thing, like the as far as the timing and the technique. And then we're just going to move it up a whole step. So now we're picking 12, pulling to 9, and then 10. And each one of these sequences you repeat 4 times. So far. Okay, so for the next one, we're going to move it up a step and a half. So now first finger is going to be bar 12, and pinky is going to be on 15, but we do have one slight difference here. So we're going to, the 15 pull to 12, and now instead of going 13, we're going to go 14, so it's going to be your third finger. So same technique. Then we're going to move it up again, a whole step from there. So now we're barring at 14, picking 17, pulling to 14. And now we're back to the original shape, so it's going to be a half step up on 15 with your middle finger. And then the whole thing would just repeat. Alright, so there you have it. 3 more fun, not too terribly difficult licks to play in the style of Mike Campbell from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.